Hey everyone, I'm Ivy Smith. I know I probably don't have too many followers, but anyways, uh, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys tune in, supporting me, I really appreciate it. I love you guys. I don't know if you guys watched my little documentary I put out about a year ago. It's about the other side, and it's about co-parenting. Unfortunately, I didn't get my ex to help me with the co-parenting side, unfortunately, which, would have helped. But today I'm putting this out and I'm recording it to put out on YouTube as well because I'm hoping that, my daughter will see this. So this is my first episode of A Dose of Ivy. Hope you guys enjoy it. This is not just going to be about, my daughter. I have a lot of drama in my life, so I need to let it out because I don't know what's going to happen these few days. Hi guys. So, I'm just going to put this out here for you. It might be crazy. I might get some enemies, so I'm sorry, but I'm not going to put your names out there. So anyways, so this is why I stopped talking to my daughter. So this is basically my first episode of Dose of Ivy. It's basically a mom gone wild. I used to, deal with her, and then she was convinced by her dad to live with him. So she did. And then the 2 years that she was living with him, I guess she got kicked out. So she moved back with me. And, of course, I'm going to take her. And, why wouldn't I? It's my daughter. I love her. She's my baby girl. So I take her in, and when I pick her up, she looks like a stray dog. No offense, but it's like, she's very not well taken care of, obviously. So, I didn't have insurance, so I had to take care of that. I had a lot of savings in my account, and unfortunately, I had to pay for all her medical expenses because it was needed at the time. So I had to put out money to get her medical attention, her eye doctor, dentist, to see all that, because she was basically blind in one eye. That's how bad it was. And her dad did not take her to get any medical attention. No dentist, no nothing. I know, right? So anyways, and it was sad that, as a young kid, that to go through that, and it wasn't fair for her. So anyways, that was an issue, but I took care of that. She's okay now. So also, she was trying to get a permit. I was teaching her how to drive. She hit a parked car. That's okay. Things happen. I paid for it out of pocket. And yeah, it cost me a few $1,000s to pay for that car. And it's okay. Thank you. And things happen. I'm her mom. I'm supposed to be there for her. So yes. So I pay for that. Later on, she gets her permit. Thank goodness. She finds out her permit is suspended. Do you know why? I will tell you why. While she was living with her dad and her baby mama got her to steal for them at Walmart. And they were all there with her. And that's the sad part about it. Parents getting a child to steal, even though she was 18, she's still a baby to me. She just turned 18. And getting somebody to steal diapers at Walmart, come on now. How crazy is that? That's so low. So she got in trouble. And, do you think that they would go and get her out of that? No, of course not. So I had to bail her out of that. To pay get her license back into good standings and pay court fees or whatever. So she gets her license, yay. Then, I help her get a checking account. And you know what she did? I basically told her how checking account works. You make sure you have the money before you use your check card. You think she listened? No. She kept racking up the NSF fees. And yep, it came up to $1,000, and they took out of my account. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So, all right. That, and she also wanted a car. So what did mom do? I'm trying to get her a car. And thank goodness I work at a car facility, where I can get deals and everything like that. And I can do car talk and stuff like that. So, we go over there. I text her a car that I was pretending to get her, because she kept telling me that her car that she had, which was old as her, it has problems. And I feel like she felt entitled, or I owed her, which is fine. I'm trying to regain her love, or whatever the fact is. So I sent her a picture of this Ford Fiesta and saying, hey, this is the car. This is a 2011. It's got really low miles, like 20,000 miles, and it can get you to A and B. You think she wanted it? She wasn't that grateful. She was like, eh. So anyways, I was like, look, this is the only thing I can afford right now. So you take it or leave it. And she was like, okay, fine. Later down the road, she was like, after I get her a car. It's not that, it was a nicer car. And she was like, you know what, Mom, I don't want it anymore. And I'm like, what? I was like, I had to go through the trouble and like go through hoops to get you a car. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, ugh. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Like, are you trying to kill me? Because like, I already went to the hospital for a heart attack and a stroke. I feel like she's doing that again. So I like, calm down. I'm like, all right, fine. I'll give the car back, or I'll give it to my other son. So she said, Mom, I need a car. I need a job. She's like, all right, come to my job and I'll hook you up with a job or whatever I can. I tell my colleagues, look, don't do me any favors. I don't know how my daughter is. So, just telling you ahead of time. So she comes in for an interview. I peek through, there's the door and it's a little cracked open. So she's like sitting like this. I'm like, what are you doing? So she sees me through the crack and I'm like telling her I'm going like this. And she's like, okay, all right, yeah. But, I'm like, what are you doing? And when she was done, my colleague was like, you know what? We're not going to hire her. And I'm like, okay, I understand. And he tells me that she was like bad-mouthing me, her mom, at my job. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to your mom? What did I do to deserve all this crap, basically? So, anyways, what put the cherry on top was I needed her to watch my son, her brother, and I had nobody else. So she watches him, and, things that I didn't want to happen happened. And it brought bad things to my son, which he was over it when he was younger. And it was just a big no-no. So I'm just going to leave it at that. That's going to be another episode. So, but basically it's just gone to a point where I'm done. If she's too toxic, I'm fighting a battle I can't win. So I just stopped talking to her. And I hope she does see this one day and realizes that, I didn't abandon her, because she has it branded in her brain that I did, and I never did. I was always there for her, because till this day, I know that she thinks that I didn't do anything for her, and I have never done anything for her. But it's just because the last 2 years, between 16 and 18 years of her, and I know it's crucial, and she's going through like hormones and everything. So, but I want her to know that I love her and I'll always be here for her when she needs something. But I don't owe her anything. And I feel like even if I gave her like an organ to save her life, it's not enough. And it would not be enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, A Dose of Ivy, and I'll see you guys next week. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm pretty sure I'll have another thing of drama. So talk to you guys then. Love you guys.